Okay. Well, I reset my modem. I went from 20 to 20 to 30 down to 200 down by just resetting my modem, and from 7, 8 up to 11 up, 12 up. So hopefully that will fix the issue. All right. What? That's good. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we're good. We're happy with the new wires. It's interesting that these wires aren't really picking up any of the orange light that this is and this is. I think I should put another one of these wire clamps right here. I feel like it just looks like it wants it there, doesn't it? Can never have too many wire clamps. Am I right? All right. And these are creating some nice, nice wires here. How's the smoothness of the stream here? Everything good to go? Yeah, looks pretty smooth. Still testing out things. Okay. So that's nice. That's good. That's great. I feel like maybe throwing a different textured wall behind these windows to create a more ununiform glow from the windows. If that makes sense. We did a test here. Just a test. I know this is weird. But I'm wondering if that's going to change anything. What's up? Welcome back. What's up, Andy? My candle. It's weird. I don't have you come up on my chat here on the right, but on my phone chat, you came up. I don't know what to believe anymore. Yeah, dude, I didn't create the candle, but I created a backlit window for ye. So, be happy. What are you doing today, Andy? What are you doing? Can you keep me company all day, please? Huh? Alex History, hello. What's up? I don't know why my chat on the other side isn't working. I have to stare at my phone to get active chat. It's weird. Test 2. Okay. I have test 1 that I see, and then it's on my phone. Test 2 I see on my phone, and then Andy and Alex are in the middle of test 1 and 2. It just works. I don't know what to say. So we added a different texture in the background of these windows. I don't think it did a damn thing. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Close that out. So this like test was null and void there. SW Squadrons? Star Wars Squadrons? Probably diving into some Squadrons. VR? You got VR set up? You got some VR, man? What you got? I need to bring this over here so I can see it better. And I can drop my phone. And I can close everything out. And I can restart my phone. And I can accidentally press update. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Skip trial. Get out of it. Oh, I can go back to the live? Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm unplugging you for a second. Welcome to live chat. What do we want to do? What I kind of want to do is work on this glass shader a little bit, because you ain't seeing anything over here, right? You're not, but I'm trying to think if I add some roughness or diffuse or alpha channel, like Musgrave grunge, it might be more interesting. Maybe I just need to let it go. I just need to let it go. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let that go. I do want this, since the this is in the shadow of this harsh shadow. I want this to be a little bit more of a centerpiece. I'll put it right there. Let's grunge this up. One of the things we'll want to do Okay, let's pop open. Let's pop open this. Let's make it a 2K. Read only? It has no UV coordinates. Blam! Easy fix. Let's zero out the scale. Wow, look at how many polys that has. Damn, son. It's not my trash can. It's fine, though. This is a still life, so that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And let's, you smart. Yeah. Okay. Now let's export this ifbx again to our project files. Start another one. Trash bin. Yeah. Go in here and say trash bin selected objects, most importantly, and export that FBX. I'm going to assume the smart UVs are going to be fine. Let's open it up. Nope, no, we're not here on this one. We're going to go to City Alley, Meshes, trash bin, 2K, okay, discard. And here we go, we have it. Okay, and this, a lot of these circles here are, of course, wasted UV space, I feel like, for the most part, but we are fine with this. Do you know, I feel like we can do better on that UV. What's up? Hey, baby. What's up, naked girl?
Are you like on the thing?
I am like on the thing. It's okay. It's not breaking TOC. You're off camera. Okay, so let's go to the trash bin. Crash on me. No, you didn't crash on me. Okay. So let's UV this again. Smart UVs. Okay. No, wait. And then we want to, like, check this out. Is this gonna... Why is that going so slow? God, because there's just so many. Whoa, dude, what is that? 0.0. What are you doing, babe? 4 or 5? Okay, what are you doing?
Bye.
Bye. Baby, can you close the door? Thank you. I don't know why this little thing is... I can hear you. Let's live with that one. So let's take that one into Substance Painter. Export FBX. Trash bin selected, good. And that UV is going to be a little tighter than that. I didn't fix the circles, but whatever. So these are a little tighter. And let's go to texture settings. Let's bake. Let's bake at 2K. Bake those bad boys. Just adding AO just makes something so pretty, right? Instantly you're like, Dope. Okay, so we're gonna do basically one texture on this entire thing, one metal, and then we're gonna do a couple of like dirt ground grungy bits on there as well. Let's go into layers. We're gonna drop down a smart material right away. This shiny steel painted. It's an okay texture. It's a good. It's okay. I think from the distance we'll be at. It's fine. The coating's adding a hell of a lot, huh? Clear coat. I like the clear coat. The underpaint. I just feel like all these little splotches are a little much for me. There we go. Make that a little less. I'm okay with the other ones. Now we add in our own smart masks for the quickness. We'll start with dirt cavities. We gotta put that up top, right? And we can see where it is with the white, but we're not gonna keep the white. We're gonna do more of a dark orange. Kind of like that. And then let's do a ground one. And let's hope that it knows where the ground is. This dirt ground texture. It's supposed to do gradient from the ground up. Sometimes it freaks out and doesn't know where the ground is exactly, and you got to do some tweaking. And right now we're just gonna, for fun, set this to red so we can see where all that is happening. But then we're gonna go into our mask and try to find where we're at. I mean, I like that top stuff too, but this is more what we're gonna do. It's too bad it's not getting this bit. Doesn't want to get that bit, huh? Maybe we can find a setting that allows it that'll grab that bit as well. Wow, it's like it doesn't even consider that bottom bit a part of the territory. It does not exist. I can hand paint that. I'm not even worried about it. Okay, if I needed to hand paint it, let's just make this our ground texture, our ground dirt again. That's fine. I kind of want to have a little height on there for the dirt so you can see it. But you know, if it was in there, it would be on here too. So what I want to do is I want to do a hand painted layer. Yeah. Let's go into brushes, dirt. We'll do color, height, roughness, and get rid of metal and normal. So the color is going to be kind of a brown, dark brown. Height just a smidge high. Roughness is going to be dirt rough, rougher, rougher. See what I mean? See what I mean? Just kind of quick. Boom. And let's make this a little larger and like not as visible, but a little bit here too. Right, a little corrosion and dirt from the city alley. It's been there for years. Let's change the color on that to a bit of a green as well. Just get a couple of little bloop bloops in there. And you know, there's also like been like goop from people throwing trash away here, right? If we made this a 4K texture, it would be a lot clearer than this, right? But this will do, donkey. For now, let's get another like, what is that? Somebody threw away some crap, and you're not going to see this at a lot of this stuff, but that's basically all I wanted. I wanted a better trash can than this trash can was just too clean in the scene. Save the substance painter file. Let's export these textures. Create a PBR folder. They're going to automatically be 2K when we export them. And let's go into Blender. This puppy is getting a facelift. We're gonna delete all these bad boys in here, and we'll attach the new one. And I'm going to render it because and you know, I could typically render a region, just the region that is the trash can, but I like to chill sometimes, get the render image up on the screen for a good amount of time, so people that, you know, cruise by YouTube's looking for stuff can see a cool image instead of me working like on a vertex, and they're like, I don't want to see some dude working on a vertex. They want to see people working on this, right? My phone was like, Weird. I'm a weird person. Okay, so look, There's not a huge difference in that texture, but there is absolutely a grungy, grimy. The small details are different. Hmm. I just thought there'd be a smidge more difference, but it's a subtle thing. You can see like it's no longer perfectly shiny, and it's hard to see unless you did probably a back to back. Yo, give me a back to back. So yeah, this is this render. That's the previous render. That's this render. That's the previous render. So there's more. This is a shinier, newer thing, and this is not as shiny and new. And when I up the sample rate and resolution of their final render, you're gonna notice more of those details in here. And I pushed this forward. I brought this out of the shadow and pushed it here. I'm not sure I absolutely love that, but yeah, I mean, add something interesting. Maybe I need to push this a little further back. I don't know. Yeah, I like this better. This is super clean. I mean, that didn't even have a UV channel. That was all procedural. And I like the wires here, our new addition to the wires. This is like a very CG line here of the windows, and adding the wires up here breaks up the perfection of that. Yeah, you can't really see our what's called a weatherhead on the wires, but it's there. And then the wires, psych, the weatherhead's up here. See, you can't even. That's how little you can see it, the weatherhead, and then the wires come off of it and attach to the transformer insulator over here. So what we like to do is close out Substance Painter while I work. In Blender, it just saves, it really does oddly save render time. I feel like this is a little bit of a background asset. Having it close is not good, so we are gonna move it back to there. What next? What next? I don't know, maybe I don't hate this here. Once I get the street dirtied up with rocks, pebbles, and debris, and like cracks, a couple cracks here and there, this might be a better blend. Let's pull up our reference image. It's still much brighter. It just feels, I know I like the mood here with color exposure, but this is so much like, bam! The light is really punching in there, isn't it? Let's try it. Let's do something. pretty blue. Let's pop that up like several levels on that light and render the entire image again. I know that like bright blue light is like seems extreme, right? You're like, oh my god, that's so blue, such a weird blue, right? But then you pop up the reference image and you're like, no, that's what it looks like. It's even more than that, I feel like. This is slight purple side of things, right? More, just ever so slightly lavender. Mine's more baby teal blue. Yeah, it's like even brighter. And I know that these white, more white metal things are making it seem like it's super, super bright because you gotta look at the brick texture really kind of, and the metal specularity. You say, okay, that's good. You look at these wires and how dark the contrast and shadows are. You say, okay. I feel like this edge is so hard right here. This could have been beveled more. Same here. Um, Now, of course, these orange highlights I have, they don't have. I've got more of a warm tungsten glowy background that's manipulating the scene a little bit from this light and stuff. And these lights, casting this highlights, they don't have this in the reference, but I like mine. This is more of a full blue. Mine's a bit more dramatic, which is fine. I think once I layer down that, it's going to be fun when I get this alley street going all the way back even further, like, and add like distance. It's going to be cool. We'll piece that together later. I need to eat something. I need to eat something. I feel like this light needs to be pushed back a smidge. And this could use even more of a glow. Even more of a glare. These don't have as much glare as they should. Let's do one thing real quick. Let's go to the composite. Let's tell this to be size 8 instead. And You gonna do it? Thank you. Yeah, this made a bigger glare. And it made bigger glare over here too. That's good. Maybe adding this emission even stronger will create a thicker glare just over the object. Is kind of what we want. If you look at this, this is a pretty thick glare where you can't even see the shape of the light. This you can see the shape of the light because there's not a like really dense bloom coming off of that, but more of a soft bloom, and I'd like a denser bloom in the middle. So let's just try to set that up for next render. We won't re-render right away for it, but we'll go here and we'll go burp burp. Emission strength. Ooh, it's already set pretty high. We'll give that a go. Let's save our work. What next? I don't love this brick texture. What if we went out and started looking for a brick texture more like this, which is more like an even more old derelict building where the the normals, you can see like the normals of the different bricks are like so old that they're like they're kind of all over the place, right? Um, this is I thought this would be a temp brick texture anyway to begin with. It's not working, of course. This one could be grunged up a little bit. This one I don't hate. It's just the reason this one isn't. These are the same brick textures, but this one's not working because of the extreme angle of this light on itself. Is just making the normals kind of break down and look CGE. And I guess the normals are looking different here. It's just not. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it needs to be a 4K texture instead of a 2K. Maybe I need to take this whole building into Substance Painter and go to town. I could do that. Kind of wish my vents here were darker like this. You can see in this image a little blue bounce from this side over here in this image. I like how in front of this door here, excuse me, there is a like a different type of concrete coming out just a little bit. I could add that. That probably improved the brick texture a little bit already. But what I want to do is, since this is a hero wall, this wall is a hero wall, this building's a hero building, you're seeing it very close to the camera. I want to make sure that's a super high quality brick that's playing well with the extreme light angle. And I want to try to export this whole building as an FBX. And go into Substance Painter. And see if we can't get because this one was from BlendKit, which is it was sort of node based, but not really. I don't know. I don't think it was PBR. But I'm wondering if Substance Share, since we actually own Substance Painter and have an account here, I wonder if we can find a good brick wall. Oh, none of these really have 5 stars. I wonder why that is. This guy. And is this the one I got? Maybe this was a Substance. No, it's not a Substance because I didn't make that wall in Substance. It's only 4 people voted for that, so that's not necessarily a review you can get behind. This is 25 people. Nice, nice. Okay, let's get this one. Wait a minute. I didn't tell you what. Is it automatically? Best result at 2K plus. Oh, I was gonna hope this was gonna be 4K, bro. Maybe it'll do it itself. Maybe it'll up-res just fine by itself. Okay, so I have to always remember where these zips go. SBS and SBSR. So it didn't put it in smart material. It just put it in textures. Why can't I? I still don't know how to. I've gone through tutorial videos and everything, and I can't find how to correctly import an SBSAR, an SBS file into Substance Painter. Like, where did it just put? This is it, huh? Okay. We'll make this 4K. It's a good start. It's a good start. Let's reselect our building here, select everything, and go into mesh. Normals recalculate outside. And let's resave this as a re-export this. Try it again. Great. Let's bake this texture set in 4K. Let's start throwing this on here and seeing. Let's go to layers. Let's make a solid layer. Let's kill this layer. And now let's go in and drop it on their base. I mean, this is already a better brick texture than we have in there, and we're just trying to make it even better. And we can do some painting and some fun stuff on here as well. It should improve. I mean, I don't like how it's doing it there and there. It's an interesting place. Man. Yeah, that's why it's considering we're gonna have to paint our own stuff like that, because the way this is UV mapped at the moment or something, it thinks it's three different. Hi, baby. Hello. How are you? Oh, is you my baby? How are you? Come here. How you doing? Oh, hello. Yes. What's up? We got. We do it. We got. You're looking for food, huh? Do you think I have food? You have food, Rooney? Can we do a roughness? One sec. I want more roughness. It's kind of fun. I just wanted to try it, but it's not gonna work. Hmm. Okay. Let's go in and do some painting on this. Let's do an entire smart filters first of smart masks. Ground dirt. Let's see if we can get this ground dirt to actually hit the ground. Boots on the ground. So weird. Mm-hmm. 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 I wonder if this is gonna look like crap. I don't think it will. I don't even think I'm gonna see up there anyway. I'd like to see where we're getting at with this. Let's save this file. Right raw. I mean, we could paint this for so long. We'll see how it reads thus far in Blender with our lighting setup. It's got to be better than, I mean, I'm really hoping it's better than the brick wall we have right now. If it's not, I'm going to shoot somebody. No, it's fine. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. There we go. We want to make sure, I'm going to make sure there's a 4K. Did it already? Did it delete that right wall? I guess it did. Do I need to create this again? Right T underscore right building. Let's see if this works. Come on, please. There we go. Let's see you in action. Let's render this and see how the new substance wall plays. Who's lurking? Somebody's lurking. I know who you are. I don't know who you are. Okay, so it got rid of. This isn't going to be an accurate representation now because we're getting a huge white bounce.
Okay. Do this soon.
Soon, yeah.
Like really soon.
You said noon.
I know, but I'm like ready now. If that's okay.
No. We can do it very soon. I want it now, Daddy.
Well, I'm ready, so.
Okay. It's 3 lines.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like mentally ready, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. I think it's a better brick texture than what we had before, for sure. It's hard to tell because we got rid of both of the old. It's hard to tell because we got rid of both of the old brick textures. But we're gonna have to do the same thing. We're gonna have to make the same love and care into both walls as well. I don't know. I didn't want it to be a bounce effect though, so I kind of want to go in here and make sure. Why'd the common red brick? I deleted it and it saved that? No, there's got to be a different one. Common red brick. There's got to be one that isn't. Wow, it did. It deleted. What I did deleted the. Let's grab them in the biscuit. Let's see how this, for temporary maybe, and then we can go in and clean it up. But what? Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Fine. We'll do it this way. All right, now let's do another retest so we can see the actual, let's save our work. So we've got on the left here, we've got a blend kit brick, and on mine is the custom. We might want to bring down our, depending on if this looks legit, we might want to bring up the repeat on our brick, on the right brick, a little bit more, depending on, we'll see what the scale. This one on the left actually might be too small for the scale of that, right? So let's check that out. See if we can find a proper brick scale for both of the left wall and the right wall. Yeah. I've got Substance Painter open, but it doesn't look like it's slowing my render down too much, thank God. Sometimes it does. Hi, welcome to the channel. What's up? Just doing a little quick render of our project at the moment. Wow. That blue light is extreme, man. That's what the reference image is. If you look at our ref image, this is a real world image. That blue is strong. I think the texture, it's pretty small. If you look at the brick texture here, it's pretty close. I think this left one here could be could be increased in size a little bit, just a smidge, but not too much. This right one needs to be shrunk down because the scale on that one's a little too large, right? I like the texture. I like what we're getting there, but I like both of these kind of textures. It works. Mix them up. I feel like this one's a little too bright though, a little too white. But it's the blue light causing that, right? Let's kick our denoise in and see what happens. Okay. I just kind of liked a darker brick to play off with these wires. They worked better. It just looked better. I think our previous renders looked a little better there. Let's shrink this one down and barely raise this one. Or, what is the color of this one? Look how, this is a darker, what do we have? A base, roughness, and normal. And let's also get some texture coordinates going on these boys. 0.8. 0.8. Does that even matter on Z? 0.8. Let's copy that. Scale, Control V, Control V, Control V. Oops. And then do the same to this one. So hard to see. Did that do it? Did that change our scale? It did, right? Yeah, it was changing our scale. Good. And now we need to go into Substance Painter. And change our scale here to 10. 11. Did that update it automatically? I think it's supposed to do that, but I don't think it did yet. There we go. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Let's quickly do a quick render on the new brick textures. See what happens. At 12 o'clock here coming up, I'm going to be taking a break to shoot my girlfriend's audition. She's got to do real quick. It'll take about a half an hour to an hour, and then I'll jump back on. It's at noon. It's in a half an hour, 20 minutes. Yeah. Shrinking the texture down here on this side looks much better now. Indeed, it was too large of a scale. Wait till the denoise kicks in. We'll get a good read of that wall. The left wall looks better, but I don't want the blue light if we look at our reference image, it's hard to tell what without the blue light destroying it. It does kind of look like it's a lighter brick like this, right? And I keep looking at this and thinking, oh my god, that blue light is so harsh. But man, even in this real life reference, it's even more, right? It's even more blown out. It's like it's blowing out this whole area here, even brighter than this. I feel like the scale of these bricks are still a little small. They don't look bad. Like, I mean, they're definitely a different scale. These bricks are a larger scale than this, but not every brick has to be the same in real life, but these are pretty similar size. I feel like I have to increase the size of this brick even more. Again, we're not doing a one-to-one of this. We're just using that reference alley as just kind of inspiration. A little more than inspiration. I'm doing a kind of a build of it, but I'm taking a lot of creative liberties. Yeah. Kind of want to bevel this more. It's a little bit too hard of a line. I just liked the darker. It still looks good, but with a darker brick, these wires looked even better, I think, here. Let's do one quick iterative save image render. It's because we changed quite a bit from the textures, so let's just get that change recorded. And these are 0.8 right now. Let's do 0.5. Say what? No. That's not how tab works. 0.5. Tab. Thank you. That's how it works. Let's copy this. Let's put them in all of our channels. Good thing I just copied 0.8 again. Let's copy 0.5. Okay. That's a little bit more matchy to that side. I think that's a better brick scale. It still is that darker. I mean, I tried to add a brightness contrast node in here on the albedo, but if you do that too much, it'll get like weird. Let's try to add a little darker brick by adding a mix RGB. Alright, we changed the scale. And we darken the brick. Let's do another render. Yay! Oh god. I think I can keep a concurrent one viewer in here at all times. The strength. Oh man. I think 2 of these concurrent viewers are me. I've got my YouTube stream up here and my YouTube on my phone, so there's only 1 viewer lurking. Yeah, that scale's better. And I think I just like it better. It's just a little darker. I mean, this blue light's just gonna really, really color grade the wall. Yeah, it's much better. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Much happier with these brick textures than the last brick textures. Yes, our street is very plastic looking. We'll fix that. I promise.
Nice lighting.
Do you want to see my new scene I'm working on?
Am I on it?
You're not gonna be on it unless you come to me.
Cool. That's beautiful.
Yep. Working on it. Thank you, baby. What? What is this?
What? Whoa.
I thought that was a fake.
Whoa.
Baby, what is that?
Pip.
You did that.
Me. No, I didn't. Pip did that. She was scratching me, tried to get up and
That looks like it's done for movie effect.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah.
What is your character?
Distraught.
You added that.
No, I didn't.
You hardcore
Swear.
actor.
Swear to God I didn't add that. I swear to God. Do you not see her little fucking nails? I'm not kidding. I didn't add that.
Okay.
My skin is crazy.
I thought it was like a fake prosthetic like piece you got from the makeup store. It looks so weird.
Because it's perfectly like in there.
Okay.
Okay. So what?
15 minutes.
Kinda ready for it now.
Those 3 lines. Get ready for those. You better prep. My girlfriend does not understand the concept of streaming. She's like, streaming? Whatever that means, I'll just be the same. Your office is the same, play fair game. It's like, I love her. And then my dog is locked in here now, she's trying to scratch her way out. There's just something you can't explain to somebody when you're like, hey baby, I'm gonna start this YouTube stream. It's gonna be a thing, kind of a little bit more regular, and it's in the office, and it's blah blah blah, and she's just like coming in anytime, leaving the dog in here, chit chatting, saying, hey, can you help me with something? It's funny. She doesn't understand the format, or it doesn't really matter. I'm not creating a really succinct stream here anyway. It's a very loose, chill stream. so it's fine, but I'd rather be able to focus when I can. Okay, so these brick textures are looking good. One from Blend Kit, straight from Blender, and the other I made from In Substance Painter. Yeah. But I'm happy with both of them at the point, at this juncture. This building is this building copied as a temporary thing. I think I'm gonna want to bring this building down to a lower height. Maybe have like a billboard on top of this second building here. I want to put like a car in this parking lot, like just so you can barely see it somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure out how to do that. I don't like how this is repeated right here. I bet the third concurrent viewer here, the one person lurking, is Andy, who's my friend who left his stream on. It's fine. I don't care. It's gonna take a while to get any kind of viewership on 3D modeling and stuff. But I'm liking this. Let's save this image over the last render we did. We're getting there. What's cool is we're gonna, after this break, after the break where I help my girlfriend for an hour, I'm gonna reset up the stream to use my DSLR as the camera. It's gonna be a lot better quality than this camera right here, which is gonna be cool. We'll give that a test to Rooney. I guess, what better time to stop my stream than when there's really nobody here. So this is the final render we're gonna do this is the end of part 1 for today's stream, and we're happy with our new textures. They're playing really nicely. I wonder if we can get a street texture that is already beat up. That's gonna look good here. Or are we gonna have to take this texture and do a lot of our own custom work on it? We'll see. Either one, it'll be fun. Let's do this. Let's save. That's saved as a right wall. And save that. And we'll be back. I'll be back.